Hi everyone, today I'm filming a favorites video basically, but I'm calling it the little things, the everyday episode because these are things that, well, first of all, I don't make favorites that often, so it's just a collection of things. Yes, Rexy? Can you just fall asleep? Whatever. Hi everyone, today I'm filming a favorites video essentially. I'm calling it the little things, the everyday episode of the series because I'm naming things that are either in my home that I look at every day that bring me joy or I use every day. These are a lot of things that I probably had before. They're like everyday functioning items, but I've chosen the exact ones that like just feel like me. These are the things that bring me joy every day, basically. And I just want to have a few things to say about this because I can't just have a normal intro where I get into the video. First of all, this is kind of a spin-off of an episode of The Lively show. A couple years past, I'll link it below, with Alyssa Vitti. She has 2 great episodes, but this one specifically is on pleasure and why you should be inserting pleasure everywhere you certainly can into your life. And I totally believe that. Jumping off of that, Abraham Hicks teaches that the purpose of life is joy. And I also fully believe that. And so these are material items, physical things, which part of that is it's fun to have things. Things, money can't buy happiness, right? But money can buy things and things are fun. So there's that, and I have like a real job now. So I think that part of it is this whole year has felt really curated. One, I'm paying more attention to how I feel, that's what this all comes back to, is how you feel about things, right? So the other thing is I feel like I'm in the position to replace old things or just find the true pieces that feel like me. But I do want to say that although you can't take these with you when you pass, all of that it's all coming back to the feeling. So I enjoy owning these things. They're bringing me joy every day because of how I feel when I hold them or see them or whatever, or the nostalgia, all of that. Does that make sense? So I think that was my spiel, and we should just get into it. So the very first thing that I just cannot not talk about first is my favorite coffee mug. I have a couple of coffee mugs that I rotate through that I love, but this is my absolute favorite, and I will grab this if it's clean. First, because it's one of my only ones that isn't glass, but or ceramic. But I love the pattern, and I love the purple color. And Rex loves it too. So it's hard enough to wake up in the morning and go to work, but when I have this and I'm on my drive or I'm walking in, the sparkles get me. The holographic rainbow is like my jam right now. The light purple is also just my total jam. This one's sturdy. I just drank out of it. Pastels are my thing. So can I tell you a story? When I got my kindergarten shots, I had a Bandaid that was this pattern, like the sparkle holographic dots, and I'll just never forget it. So that brings me 100% complete joy. I actually broke an identical one like it earlier in the year and was bummed that I couldn't find one online to replace it with. It's only like $10 or something, or it was like $24. And I found it again at Nordstrom Rack for like $10, and I almost bought the rest of them, and then I thought that's kind of crazy. So I'm just happy to have it back in my life, and I love it. So that's that. Keeping on the rainbow track, I have been loving these crystals that you put in your window. So here's our main one, and I'm going to be buying more. I want them in all the windows. So this little crystal structure just shoots rainbows all over when the sun hits it, and that just makes me so happy. We call it rainbow hour in our house, even though it usually lasts longer. So it's just so fun to see that all across your living room or your bedroom. It's in our bedroom now. It was in our laundry room, so that's like such a random thing, but it brings me the most joy. Let's see, what else? Nails. I feel so put together when I have my nails done. So I love getting my nails done because they get the cuticles just right, and I just cannot do that on my own. But sometimes, first of all, I need to give my nails a break from gel, and also that's expensive. So one of my favorite polishes right now. So if you're a brown girl like me, and if you're not, that's fine. But this is like the perfect nude. And it's by Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel. Honestly, it's not the greatest in terms of lasting power or chipping. I have chipping and I just did these maybe like Thursday. And it's Monday. They're nothing like gel. They'll totally chip. But it's opaque. I will say that. So I feel like I can get away with one coat. And that's great for being a mom, and it dries pretty fast. So that aspect is good. But, you know, it's not like the best nail polish of all time. But I love the color. It's like the perfect nude for me. I feel so put together, especially at work. I like feeling put together since I'm still working on my expertise in the pharmacy world. So, yeah, love having my nails done, and I love that polish specifically. It is, I should tell you. It's number 732A, Stay Classy. I pretty much always will put this on my nails if I have to do them myself. I'm sure you've seen me post about my geodes, my crystals, my rocks, my stones. I love them to pieces. I did like a little live session, so I feel like I should film a video sometime on my crystals, but I do believe in the healing properties of them. But even if that weren't to be true, they're beautiful pieces to look at. So I have them all over our house. Right now, these smaller ones are a bit of a choking hazard for Rex, so I try to keep the bigger ones out. I have like a calcite on my bedstand. We have celestialite in the kitchen by the sink, and I think I have like a rose quartz by my plants. So I just like having those beautiful little things to look at around my home, besides feeling like they're helping me in some way or another. I will say as a whole, just decorating this place in the ways that we want that feel like home are really important, especially my little office space I've been working on for the past year. I do need to do a video for you guys as far as like a tour. But just the littlest things, like I got my white chair, I got my cute little pink meditation pillow, the smallest, tiniest things from like Forever 21. But just knowing when something will be so right and just like having that feeling of, I really want this, then I buy it because that's the best feeling. I'm kind of going off of like the different senses. So I eat dessert every single day. I'm never going to be the kind of person that like cuts that out of my life. Nate and I are just complete sweet and dessert people. So I definitely indulge in that once to 15 times a day. I have been journaling a lot more lately, which has felt really good. I have holographic pencils. I don't always have time to like sit down and write, so I also have a Google document, and this came from an Abraham Hicks lesson of doing a rampage of appreciation. So especially on my bad days or hard days, I try to do this, but it's a great practice if you can get into it every day, writing down what you appreciate, what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for. But I started out with, I appreciate, and then I type everything big to small. I appreciate all these things that, like, individually, all the things that I'm telling you right now. Non-physical and physical. So I appreciate my holographic sparkly coffee mug. I appreciate drinking coffee out of that mug. I appreciate being able to wake up and drink coffee, whatever. And yellow is like a super happy color for me, so I made the whole document yellow, and I just love to pull it up. So I've been journaling a lot more, kind of tuning into that. I don't have a physical planner because, as you know, that was just too hectic as a new mom. I don't always have the chance to like hold something, and so electronic planning is much better for me right now. But I do have what's called a Wee Moon planner. Let me get it out. So I've got to get my 2018, but this was a gift from my friend Mia, which was so thoughtful, and basically it's like, I don't know, how do I explain this? It's just beautifully crafted. There are poems, there's themes, so like there's drawings, illustrations. So I kind of use this as a part of journaling. I write my whatever affirmator I get every week in it, and I don't know. I enjoy this. I enjoy this like quick bullet journaling planning. I like this planner because it goes with the moon phases as well, so that makes me super happy. Of course, there are things like holding my son that I love, or we dance every day. We have a dance party that's extra embarrassing. I would never let anyone see besides him and my husband, but like the way you feel when you have a dance party, you should do that. That's good for you. And I think too, just my wardrobe. So again, being a 20-something, kind of figuring out my style, what I do actually want to wear in my closet, what I would actually like. But on that note too, I think part of this like pleasure in the everyday is not like delaying your gratification if you don't have to. So for example, there are certain items in my closet that I would save for special occasions, or like this isn't special enough of a day. But especially on the days where I feel kind of off, I like to pull those things out because what am I saving it for? Why can't I wear it every single day? That sort of thing. Like taking out your best things that bring you the most joy and using them every day. Why save them for one certain day or to feel a certain way? Maybe that thing can put you into the last bit of alignment you need to go do something or be inspired. You know what I mean? So my wardrobe has definitely come together a little bit more. I wear the sweater all the time. I wear the sweater too much, but just, you know, figuring out my style and not reserving things or outfits for special occasions because every day is special. Also massage. I massage myself all the time too. Feet, hands, legs, arms, whatever I can. And then I make Nate do the back. Someday you can, Rex. This is really random, but I finally found a natural deodorant that I love, and so that feels good to put on every day. I'll probably talk about that in the green video too, but I don't feel like getting it. I'm sorry, I'm so lazy. It's Schmidt's, and it's the vanilla and rose. Usually with natural deodorants, I hated all the scents or they didn't work, and so I feel like this is a great compromise. It works, and it's a decent, nice feminine scent, and that's that. Lastly would be, so saging, clearing the home. Like whenever I feel like it, I used to reserve it for like a full moon or a new moon, which I still like to do it in general during those times, but some days I just feel inspired to sage the house and like clear the air, so I do it. And so it's all coming back to the feeling and alignment, basically. So what are the things that you can put into your home and life every day that bring you closer to feeling joy and feeling in alignment? One last thing I'll say on that, just kind of like a tidy tour organizational tip, would be to change something of annoyance as soon as you possibly can. So, yeah. Hey, look at the camera. You don't even know. So like for instance, I think this just applies to so many things. Let's say you're always reaching in the back of the cupboard for your favorite mug because that's where you had always been putting it. Like, why not move it to the lower shelf? Or, you know, like lowering the barrier for you to feel happiness. I see a tooth coming through, buddy. I see that tooth. I do. You want some puffs? Rex's favorite thing that puts him in alignment are puffs. They're delish. Let me see your tooth. Anyway, was that completely random? I don't know. I hope the point got across that if there's something, the littlest to the biggest things that will make you feel happy every day, you should indulge in them, and I support you in that. So thanks for watching. I hope my next video will be like a green little things, the tiniest changes that we've made to go green or just to better our lives or to be healthier. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.